In this video, I have explained how to solve to find the root of an equation by using Newton-Raphson method and one example of finding a root for a given equation by using Newton-Raphson method. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Like the video, share the video with your friends and write the comments, subscribe to the channel. To find root of an equation by using Newton-Raphson method, they will be giving an equation and that equation you need to consider as an f of x. So what is the procedure to find the root of an equation by using a Newton-Raphson method is let f of x is equal to 0 be the given equation and let us assume that the root is near to xn and they will be giving the initial value, that is the initial root, and consider that one as xn. If they are not given any root, you need to substitute the value of x such that f of x is nearly equal to 0, and from that point, that is for which value of x f of x will be nearly equal to 0, consider that one as the initial root. That means consider that as xn, and then by using a Newton-Raphson formula, the root is given by xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where f dash of xn is the derivative of f of xn. F dash of xn is the derivative of f of xn, where n value will be equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. But initially during solving we consider the value of n is equal to 0. That is, for first approximation we consider the value of n is equal to 0. Therefore the Newton-Raphson formula for first approximation will be x1 is equal to x naught minus f of x naught divided by f dash of x naught. For second approximation it will be x2 minus x1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. Similarly, for each of the iterations we will be considering the value of n starting from 0, and next one will be 1, and then 2, 3, 4, like that until we get the approximate root for a given equation. Use Newton-Raphson method to find the root of an equation x cube minus 3x minus 5 is equal to 0, which is near to 2. The solution for this particular problem is, first write the given thing. So they have given x cube minus 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. So according to a Newton-Raphson method to solve whatever the equation has been given, that equation you need to consider as f of x. Therefore what we can write, let f of x is equal to x cube minus 3x minus 5. Then we need to find the derivative of f of x, that is f dash of x. And to find the derivative of an f dash of x, first we shall know how to find the derivative of an equation with respect to an x. For that purpose initially we consider the derivative of x to the power of n divided by dx will be equal to n into x to the power n minus 1. Derivative of x to the power n with respect to x will be equal to n into x to the power n minus 1. So based upon this one you need to find the derivative of f of x. Therefore derivative of f of x, that is f dash of x, is equal to 3 into x square, because the n value is 3 into x to the power n minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Therefore it will be 3x square minus 3. Again here x is there. X means x to the power 1. That is 1 into x to the power 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. X to the power 0 is 1. 1 into 1 will be 1. For that purpose I have written just 3. That is f dash of x is equal to 3x square minus 3. Then what about 5? The 5 is a constant. The derivative of an 5 with respect to dx will be 0. That is we cannot derive a constant. Therefore the given equation f of x is equal to x cube minus 3x minus 5, its derivative, that is f dash of x, will be 3x square minus 3. And they are also given the root lies, that is the root is very nearer to 2, that is they have given x naught is equal to 2. They have given x naught is equal to 2. We know that the Newton-Raphson method formula to find the root of a given equation is given by xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. Remember, here it is just dividing f dash of x with f of xn, that is not xn minus f of xn whole divided by, it is just f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And we will be starting with the n is equal to 0, and they have given the initial value, that is the root is near to 2, that is we have considered x naught is equal to 2, and we start with x naught is equal to 2. F of x is equal to x cube minus 3x minus 5, f dash of x is equal to 3x square minus 3, and x naught is equal to 2. First we need to find f of 2. F of 2 is equal to 2 cube minus 3 into 2 minus 5, it will be equal to minus 3. Then next we need to find f dash of 2, and f dash of 2 is equal to 3 into 2 square minus 3 is equal to 9. That is what the x naught value is 2. Just we are substituting that value in f of x and f dash of x. The first approximate root is given by x1 is equal to x naught minus f of x naught divided by f dash of x naught, because the Newton-Raphson method formula to find the root of a given equation is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, and we are considering n is equal to 0, therefore x1 is equal to x naught minus f of x naught divided by f dash of x naught. So what we can write, x1 is equal to 2 minus f of x naught is minus 3, therefore minus 3 divided by f dash of 2 is 9, that is divided by 9. So in the calculator, while calculating, you can write in this way, open the bracket, 2 minus, again open the bracket, minus 3. So here while writing minus 3, use the small minus symbol which is present in the calculator, divided by 9, close the bracket, again close the bracket, and this one will give the answer as 2.3333, which will be on recurring. Just have considered 5 digits. Now while solving, as I told, we will be finding the root by considering after decimal point 4 significant digits. So now rounding off this one to an 4 significant digit after the decimal point, this one will be equal to 2.3333, because the truncating value, that is the truncating digit, is 3, which is less than 5. Therefore no need of changing the previous digit. Therefore x1 is equal to 2.3333. This is the first approximation. Then next, so now we have got the x1 value, which is 2.3333. Next we need to find f of x1 and f dash of x1. So first initially f of x1, that is f of 2.333 will be equal to 2.333 cube minus 3 into 2.333 minus 5 is equal to 0.7032, and whatever the value you are going to write here, write by rounding off to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Next find f dash of 2.3333. f dash of 2.333 will be equal to 3 into 2.3333 square minus 3 will be equal to 13.3329. Then the second approximation is, so the formula is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. So since it is a second approximation, we write x2 is equal to x1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. So here we have found the value of f of x1, f dash of x1, and we know the value of x1. Substitute those values. So we can write x2 is equal to 2.3333 minus 0.7032 divided by 13.3329. And while writing in the calculator, you need to write in the form, open the bracket, 2.3333 minus, open the bracket, 0.7032 divided by 13.3329, close the bracket, again close the bracket. This one will give the answer 2.2806. This one I have written upon rounding off to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. We shall move on to third approximation. We have got x2 as a 2.2806. So first find f of x2 and f dash of x2. F of 2.2806 is equal to 0.0199, which we get after rounding off the number to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Then f dash of 2.2806 is equal to 12.6034, which we get after rounding off the value to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Then the third approximate root is here, while writing a formula, as I told, xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. Since it is a third approximate root, so here x3 is equal to x2 minus f of x2 divided by f dash of x2. So upon substituting these, we can write x3 is equal to 2.2806 minus 0.0199 divided by 12.6034. In the calculator, we can write it as, open the bracket, 2.2806 minus, again open the bracket, 0.0199 divided by 12.6034, close the bracket, again close the bracket. So it will give the answer, and that answer will be 2.2790 upon rounding off to 4 significant digit. x3 is equal to 2.2790, and here you can observe x2 is a 2.2806 and x3 is 2.2790. That means up to now 1 significant digit, that is after the decimal point, we are getting 1 significant digit. This is 2 or same. That means you need to go for another step. Now we shall move on to the fourth approximation. So x3 is 2.2790. First find f of x3 and f dash of x3. F of 2.2790 will be equal to minus 0.0002. This one is after rounding off to 4 significant digit. Then after that, f dash of 2.2790, this will be equal to 12.5815 after rounding off to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Then the fourth approximation is x4 is equal to x3 minus f of x3 divided by f dash of x3, because the formula is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. So what we can write, x4 is equal to 2.2790 minus, again f dash of x is minus 0.0002, therefore minus 0.0002 divided by 12.5815. So upon solving this one in the calculator, we need to write in the form, open the bracket, 2.2790 minus, again open the bracket and write another minus. So here this minus should be a small minus sign which is present in the calculator, 0.0002 divided by 12.5815, close the bracket. So this one just calculating the division of numerator and the denominator. After that, close the bracket. So this will give the answer, and that answer is 2.2790. 2.2790, right? So x4 is 2.2790, and you can observe here x3 is 2.2790 and x4 is 2.2790. That means we have got the required root for a given equation, x cube minus 3x minus 5, and this required root is same for previous x3 and x4. That means up to 4 significant digits, up to 4 significant digits, or an up to 4 decimal places we have the same. Therefore the required root for a given equation, x cube minus 3x minus 5, by using Newton-Raphson method is 2.2790. Therefore the required root is 2.2790 by using Newton-Raphson method. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.